Hello, it's Melinda from Scrapbooking and Craft. Just coming on with a project share of an art journal page that I've done. This is for Pick a Stick Challenge April, which is a Facebook group. I will link the Facebook group down below. Basically, it's run by a couple of lovely ladies. I believe there might be 3 or 4. And each month they put a list of 10 prompts up that they pick from randomly from sticks that they designed. So the first one was use water-soluble pencil or pencil crayon. So I actually used some Crayola Twistables, and I did the blue background and I did the green grass down the bottom. I'm actually working in my recycled book, so that you might see a bit of text in the background. I also gessoed, you can see a bit of text down here. I also gessoed the page, gessoed the page white before I started. So these can be found in the kids section. They're like gelatos, but they're a fraction of the cost, which is really cool. The next one was add mountains or trees. So I decided to add both. So my mountains are actually done with jelly prints. They were some of my wipe-off jelly prints and my not-so-nice ones. So I tore them all into mountain shapes and glued them down. And then I just sort of free-handed some trees. I liked the contrast. Actually, no, the trees were a different one. I did this a couple of weeks ago. Backtrack. Step 2 was mountains or trees, so I did the mountains. The trees are something else. So the next one was stamp into wet gesso. So I used white gesso on the mountain peaks, and I actually used this stamp to stamp in. This is one I picked up in an Australian store called Typo. They no longer stock them, but it's a silicone rubber stamp. I use this on my jelly plate. Silicone rubber stamp on a handle, which is kind of cool. So you can sort of see that. Didn't work out as well as I'd liked, but it's there. Then step 4 was black gesso, cover something up. So that's when I did the trees. I should film these videos just after I finish the page, but it is now May 1st and this is April's challenge, and I thought I'd better get it up. Pastel chalk was step 5. So I didn't really have any pastel chalk, so I got a liquid chalk marker and actually put a bit of yellow into the mountain tops just to give them a bit of more dimension than the white. Step 6 was collage from the internet. So I actually printed off these butterflies I had printed off ages ago, and this is actually from sweetlyscrap.com. This was printed off, oops, shows how old it is, 2012. Just a couple of years old. I found a whole bunch of these things that I printed off and not used for any project, so I pulled them out and started to use them. So this was just a whole bunch of all different coloured butterflies. So I added 3 of those. Next was words from printed media. Again, this today, tomorrow, always and forever was, I believe, from the same website. I've got my stack of prints down here I found when I was cleaning. It was actually off a tag that I cut down. It was actually off this sheet from the same place, sweetlyscrappedart.blog.com. This one's got. She has a lot of free downloadables, so it was actually this that I cut up. I don't know why I printed all these off a while ago, obviously for a project. I never used them. Step 8 was another artist, use something another artist gave you. I was struggling with that a bit, so this butterfly was sent to me or my daughter by someone. I'm not sure who now. But that's my butterfly. Metallic something. I actually used these beautiful metallic watercolour paints, and I just used the white and went over the snow caps again, so you can sort of see them glistening in the mountain tops. So that was my metallic, even though it's very subtle. And step 10 was add a die cut. So this little die cut down here, the little groups of like floral flowers in sort of the pink tones, was actually sent to my daughter on a pinched one. Tanya from New Zealand sent my daughter a whole bunch of die cuts. So we were testing out some homemade alcohol sprays, so I decided to use one of those on the page. Quite happy with the page, how it turned out. I love working in this recycled book. This is actually at the back of the book, so I've started to work in the back, and then I'll start working in the front again, just to even out the spine. but I did enjoy this page. I didn't do a process video because I really wasn't feeling it that night, and I just wanted to play, and I'm really not good at editing at the moment, so I just wanted to play. So I put some YouTube music on, or YouTube people on, and decided to have a play. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see if I can get you a close-up of anything, if I can pick the book up. So you can sort of see on that, something just dropped out of my book. See on the mountaintops, you can sort of see it shiny. We've got the yellow. You can sort of see in this one the stamped circles. I wonder if I can bring my camera out. Oh, that's better. I can get the bottom. So that's the bottom of the page. So I love how the jelly prints actually gave so much texture into the mountains. It is just beautiful. So that's a bit of a close-up. I will learn how to do close-up photos at one stage and stick them at the end of the video. That is my goal for May. By the end of May, I want my laptop up and running. I would like to be able to do voiceovers of videos, and I want to be able to piece more than one video together. So if I film in pieces, I can then put the videos together. So that is my goal for May. So by the end of the May, hopefully my videos will have a bit more cohesive, bit more editing, and put some still photos at the end of it so you can look at, like a few other YouTubers do. So thank you for watching, and this was my Pick a Stick challenge in April. Bye for now.